Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Kim here. Today's topic is about storing freshly expressed breast milk. So the information contained in the video is actually from the National Health and Medical Research Council of Australia and has been reproduced on the Australian Breastfeeding Association website. And I'll also pop a template, which is an abridged version of what I'm about to cover, above or below this video. All right, so if you've got freshly expressed breast milk, it can be kept at room temperature for 6 to 8 hours if the room temperature is below 26 degrees. Otherwise, you can pop it in the fridge, and you can keep it in the fridge for 72 hours. The recommendation is that you keep it in the back of the fridge because that's the coldest section of the refrigerator, and that rather than the fridge door where the temperature varies. If you do want to freeze the milk, you can keep it in the freezer. It does vary a bit depending on your freezer. So if you've got a freezer that's inside your fridge door, you can keep the milk in there frozen for up to 2 weeks, and then they recommend that you use it within that time frame. So if you have a fridge that has a separate fridge freezer door, it can be kept in the freezer for up to 3 months. And if you have a chest freezer, it can be kept in there for 6 to 12 months. Keep in mind that babies' nutritional requirements do change over time, as does the breast milk, and but you can keep it in there for 6 to 12 months. All right. So if you've got breast milk that you've thawed in the refrigerator and it hasn't been warmed, you can actually keep that at room temperature for 4 hours or less. So the next feed or 4 hours, whichever comes first. Or it can be kept in the refrigerator for 24 hours. After this time, the recommendation is that it's discarded, okay, and not to refreeze it. So if it's thawed outside the refrigerator in warm water, you can keep it at room temperature for the completion of the feed that you're doing now, or you can put it in the refrigerator for 4 hours or until the next feed, whichever comes first, and the recommendation is that you don't refreeze that milk. Okay, now if at any time the baby has begun to feed from the bottle, you only use that milk or keep that milk until the completion of the feed. It is recommended that we discard formula or express breast milk after an hour of starting the feed. Okay, so it's not recommended that you put the milk from a bottle where a baby has started to feed back into the refrigerator or to refreeze it. We need to keep in mind when we're expressing that if we have, say we've got a lot of milk from a previous expression and it's in the fridge or the freezer and you've just got freshly expressed breast milk, you need to cool that freshly expressed breast milk. If you add warm milk that's just been expressed to cold or frozen milk, it can actually affect the antibodies in the breast milk. So that's why we say to make it cold first, and then you can add it to the cold or the frozen milk. And just make sure that you're expressing into a clean container, okay? And that you've cleaned your bottles in the way that we talk about in the cleaning bottles video, okay? All right, have a beautiful day. I'll be back soon with more information. Take care. Thanks. Bye.